Hey, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And today I just came up with another tag scenario here. So this is a very basic data we have. So like we have username, there is a login details, there is start date and end date. So basically we are capturing some uh, user activity based on the different search, right? So if you see there are three users. So there are three activities for a particular user, Sanjay. He done from Google search, YouTube, movies, and one another user is there. Ravi, he just was some food. So and there are some started and ended. What is our requirement here in this case is that I want to see the second activity of the user. Okay, so it means if you see it started at 12 to 20, ended 20 to 20, right? This activity started at 21:0 to 20, right? So this is the second activity for this user. Easy, like you can take a rank function and you just get it. The only challenge here is that suppose the user is not having any second activity because this user is there now, there is no second activity. Then you need to showcase that activity itself. Okay, so the challenge is to get the second activity. If it is not there, we need to showcase the same activity. Suppose the count is one of that activity for that user, then it should show as one only. Make sense? Let's see, okay, how we can overcome. So here we will have a live example of a Windows rank function. How you will use the rank function, we'll see that, and there will be different count we'll see here based on the username as well. Okay, so let's see. Let's close and apply. So let me just remove this report. Let's create a basic table here. Okay, and let's start recording the data. So let's take, I have the username, then I have my login details, then I have my start date, then I have my end date, right? And I need only the, not the hierarchy, I need only the particular date. And let me change the date to the slightly different format. Let me go to the sort date, right? And go to the end date as also, it will be sorted, right? And let me just do a small hint of adding the font size so that it will be clearly visible. All right, so now we have the data. All right. So now here the second thing is that we need to get the second activity of the user. Okay, based on the start date. Let's check. So how we can do that? So we can use a rank function. So let's create a measure first. I will say it is a rank. Okay, and shift enter. Then I will say rank. So there are multiple options we have. One is rank and one is rank x. Rank x is a iterative function, but the rank, this function is a Windows function. It's a very useful function. Okay, and you will see first it will ask you whether you want a dense or skip. Dense means you know that, right? Suppose the tie happened. Suppose 1 1, two ranks. The next rank will start at 2 in case of dense. Whereas if it is 1 1 and it is started at 3, that is called a skip. Okay. So we are going with the dense here. Next, relationship. Relations is nothing but my table. What table I want to just select it. So I want to create a virtual table without any filter context. Okay, without any filter context, and outside filter context can work. So in this case, I can use a all selected here. Okay, all selected my user activity. This is my table. Okay, next I want to order by start date. mm, Start date. Uh, I should get it right. Yeah, the start date, and it could be on a descending order. This is the first condition I want to, because the first order will be the this one, so I can get the second rank. Next, this one I don't require any blank. I'll put it a blank, and I'm just going to the next category, and I will say partition by. What is the partition by here? I want the rank based on the username. So there are two users based on the partition. One user will be one rank, second user will be the second rank, right? So that's what I'm doing, the partition by username here. Okay, all right, that's it. Now, if I done this rank, this is the advantage of Windows function. We have a partition. You can easily get it. If you go for rank X, no, it is quite complex. If you try to do that. Okay, now let's bring the rank here. Okay, so now this is done. Let me put the start date as descending order. Yeah, so we are getting it now. If you see the movie 1, YouTube's 2, and Sanjay's 3, and when the user got changed, we are getting 1 here, right? So this is way. Now I can filter it out, the rank equals to 2, and I will get this record immediately. That is okay. But the thing is, for the second user, there is only one rank. And our logic is, whenever there is a only one record for that user, you will display that record itself. That is the second activity for that. Okay. So how you will see. So the logic would be, let's count the number of records for each user. Okay. How many records for this? So this user have 3 records and this guy has one record that I want to calculate here. Okay. So how should I calculate here? Let's take an example here. Let's take count CNT. Okay. So I will take a calculator here. Okay, and I will say count, not count this thing because I want all the things, right? So I will say count of username. Okay, and I will say all except, and I will put my user activity and except my username. I don't record anything to be filtered here. Okay, so let's see and stop the count here, and you will see here we are getting 333 for each user. So this is repeating across the user there because there are 3 records are there, and for this guy there is 1 record. Okay, that's fine. The total is I don't bother about that. Now here the logic would be, I want the rank is equals to 2, then I can get the second record, or my count is equals to 1. If 1, then I need that record as well, so that I will get the records wherever there is no second activity for that. Okay, and the problem is, if I take directly in this filter section, I put rank equals to 2 and count equals to 1, then that will be AND condition. Normally in filter section, whenever you put it, it will be AND condition. There will be no what do you call it? There is no OR. Okay, so if we are going to planning to do a OR condition, we need to create a separate measure and we need to use that the OR condition explicitly. So I will say condition. Okay, I will say my rank equals to 2. This is the first condition. Then I will take a OR condition here and I will say count equals to 1. This is the condition. OR condition. Okay, this is the record. Enter. And if you drag this to this table, if you see here, this is the record is true and this is the record is true. Okay, and I can filter out the true records here. But the problem is, in Power BI, we can't filter directly the true false statement as a filter. Okay, so we need to convert it into either into 1 or 0 so that I can convert that. I can put it in a filter. Okay, so what I will do, I will go to the condition here and I will put the int function here so that true becomes 1 and false becomes 0. If you see, now it is 1 and 0. Now I can remove my rank, can remove my count, I can remove my condition also. Now what I will do, I will take this condition and put it into my filter and I will put as is equals to 1. That's it. If we apply the filter, then we'll get 2 records here. One is Sanjay to the second record and Ravi is the guy who is not having any single record. Sorry, there is no multiple records, but we are showing the single record itself. So this is the way you can achieve this requirement, right? So hope you like this video and please do subscribe to this channel and share it across your friends and colleagues for better reach. And thanks for watching, guys, and have a nice day.